Alright, here we are for flowing again. We left off at, I want to say 6 and 7, or with a video that did 6 and 7, correct. So we're starting video 8. That's going to be SVIs and some IP mania. And so I decided to break it there for video length because this will probably get long. So I'm going to get right into it. So we're going to go SVI. And you notice here on the right screen I looked up that IPv4 subnetting cheat sheet, which is very helpful. I'm not awesome at these quite yet. Anyway, so SVIs. So we're going to set up these switched virtual interfaces, right? These are layer 3, so we're in the layer 3 section of all of this now, right? On our sheet, we are given whether or not the devices are first host, second host, or what. So that's this section right here defines what IP address they get from the subnet ID. So you take the subnet IDs that are given here in this column, right? And you have to set, basically that's giving you the network and his subnet mask. And then this defines which IP address of that based on first host or second host, right? So this is a little bit, for me, this is the most time consuming part, I think. So I'm going to say the 3560. And he's going to get some SVIs. So what we're going to do is go int VLAN, right? And you've got to basically do them all. So, and then you're going to get an IP. So IP, so VLAN 10 with description is space ops. And remember before when we did name command, we had to put quotes with description. You do not have to put quotes. What you get here is an IP. So I'm going to mislabel this. This is how I do it so I remember. And maybe I shouldn't, but I do it this way and it seems to work. So I realize that this address is the subnet ID, not a host address. But I go back through and change it. So the CIDR notation /23 is, I think it's that, but I need to look it up. 23 is 254, yep, okay. So let's maybe put this guy, I found, when I Googled this, I Googled like IPv4, subnetting, CIDR, and it came up on Pinterest of all things. See this? Yeah. Okay. So then we're going to do the next one. It's going to be the same basic format, so you can copy and paste. I like to put a line in between it, so I can tell where the hell I am. And I do 11, and you go to 81 SFS, and then you change, then you put his IP in, so it's going to be 164.41.8.z, and it's /21, which if you look at the sheet is 248, which, yeah, is 81. This one, so you kind of got to just grind through these. 12, 81, Charlie Sierra, and 164.41.22.0, 254, or 24, excuse me, is 255. And I'm going to copy that again because we saw the copy. VLAN 14, which is 81 MDG, and that would be 164.41.z.z, and it says he is a 21, which we did before, so that was 248. Yeah, right, it's 248, right? Yep, it is. Seems wrong to me, but int VLAN 20. Hold on, 41 dot. So 25 is the first into that. I think it's 128. Yeah. 60. GHQ. Oh. 164, 41, 23. Where apparently some processing of some other video is done. It's flickering at me. 41.23.0/24. So that would be this. VLAN 63. Description is storage IP address. 41.24.160/29. Let's see, 8 down, 248. Wait, yeah, 248. 6380. I'm gonna do this really quick. I have placeholders so I know how much further I'm going. So the description of this guy is R. He has an IP address of, or it, I shouldn't say he. One less. Yeah, that's right. I didn't check. EOIP. 23 is 254, right? What was this one? 80 was 23? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's 0. And last but not least, it's horrible, man. I hate this part. 3 in, so it's gosh, I should just look over at the page. 224? Yes. Okay. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3. So 10, 11, 12, 14, 20, 60, 63, 80, 150, 152. And if I go back to this is the right format, right? You get an IP address and a subnet mask. So I have an IP address and a subnet mask in each case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. They all should be set up. I have 23 here, which is 128. I have 23. Oh. 23 here, which is 248. So I should have 23 here and 23 here. What? Something's up. 23 is 254.0. So 23 is 254.0. So what is going on with this guy? Oh, that's right. See, I confuse myself all the time on these. These are, you gotta be careful here. So I'm gonna take these, and I'm gonna drop these. Oh, so be careful. Again, remember, I said this. These are the network subnet IDs, not the hosts. So for F1, I go to my sheet, F1 is the first host. So these are the first IPs after everything that's stated. So first host would mean, I should even put that, it'd be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 161, right? 1, 1, 129, that's it. So on the F1, right here, I can type, I think, I'm going to drop that. Kaboom. So let's see, any errors? So there it was, first host, my line. They look like they... Why did that run off the edge? I think just because of the size. Yep. Wow. I think that's probably the first time I've not had errors. So there's that, right? Boom. So you do the same thing again. So first host is right here. This is actually second host, right? that means these are one more IP address above this. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 130. Right? That should be this. So F2, 3560, second host. Again, right here it says second host, SVIs. Pow. Any errors? Nope. Nope. Okay. Look at that. So that was 8. That was SVIs. That was this and this. 41 and 42, right? 3560s, 41, 42. So there it is. So now, so after this is done, I look at my hot standby. And see, the crazy thing is, if these died, or if you reload them, you'd still have everything here, right? This is like your save. Unless the computer crashes, you're doing good. Okay, let's do exercise 9. Oops. Hot standby router protocol. Okay. This is kind of the same stuff. Remember, this is like a virtual router that sits on top of other routers. In this case, 2 routers are 2 3560s. And you have to set one as the main one with a higher priority and one not. So the commands are right there. Standby. Group number is sort of arbitrary, but it's given. So this right here, what is it given by? I think maybe it was given by, oh, the VLAN. It's given by the VLAN in this, I think. Where's the, I'm trying to find it. SVIs are the VLANs. HSRP group number shall be the VLAN number, right? So it's going to be the VLAN number. And it kind of helps too, right? Like remember what you're doing and who's for what. So standby group number, we're going to have 10 IP, and it's going to be the IP address for 10, right? This, only with no mask, and the next host. So I'm going to leave it, assuming I'm going to come back through it and go through the hosts again. Or maybe let's just change it now. So I know it's going to be third host because it says it right here. And it's a 3. Standby group number again, 10. Priority. We have to go here and look at these HSRPs. So for now, I'm just going to mark them all as 150 with preempt. Standby 10 pre. Okay. And we will go by and change the other ones. So this is for F1 3560, right? So here's the first one. 10, 11, 12, 14. I don't think I need that many, so let's do this. So the first one is F1, that's 10. Oh, you do, because you have to, yeah, you need one for every, gosh. So you need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 10. So this is all for 10. This is the only one that's correct. This is for 11. His IP address is this. 11's right. Assuming these are right? I could be copy-pasting errors across. So that's sort of the challenging part. This is for 12. 12's address is right here. No mask. And it's 3. Okay, you got to go to 14 next. This will be 14. No mask. third host. Who's next? 20. So 20, whoop. 20 with no mask. Third host. Oh, let's fix these. 60. 63. 80. Wow. What did I do? 150. 152. Okay. 14, I think we did. 20 should be 4124. 4124. 60 should be 4123. 60 should be 40, so 60 is where we're at. 4123. I think I'm going to leave this out so I can figure out where to delete. So 63, 80, 150, 152. Leave the mask. Leave the mask. Leave that for a second. Leave the mask. How come this is 41.20? See, it didn't get copied. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. So here's where I was. This is supposed to be a 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1. So it started at 28, right? Oh, look. These don't have an HSRP. The bottom two. So 150 and 152 do not have it. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Okay, so 41.18. 24, 23, 64, 41, 24 dot. Oh, yep, that's right. Okay, 41.0. I'm just checking all these really quick. 41.22, 8, and 16. I think you're right. Double check the format here. Standby group number, IP address. Standby group number, priority with a number, oh, and pre. So you only preempt on the priority, the main one, the one you want active. So these alternate, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this needs pre, this does not. 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 So the last one should not have pre, right? Correct. And the ones that have pre are 150, the ones that do not are 50. Like that. Does that make sense? So whether or not that's the easiest way, I don't know. But that's how I rationalized it in my head. So then you have to do the same thing. So before I copy paste, I guess what I should do is throw it in here to reduce collateral damage if I have egregious errors, right? So here I'm setting up HSRP, so hot standby router on all these. And something is not right. Oh, this is all of this is prefaced with an int VLAN for the correct one. You don't see this in the workbook, which I think it should be there, but it's not. And it's in my notes, my hand notes. I'm pretty sure that's the reason that we're getting because you can tell by right here, this is config IF, so we are indentured into something. Into what? Because we're doing HSRP, and we're titling it the VLANs. It's per VLAN, so it's indentured per VLAN. Okay, I think that's right. So they all match up. Let's try this again. Aha! Look at that. Looks much better. So it looks like they all took without a hitch. So now I'm pretty confident in these. So let's take this. I have to do some more work. Okay, and then this will be 10, this will be 11, 12, 14, 20, 60. And then, notice, remember what changed. The preamps and the priorities changed. So I'm putting a preamp back on everything. And then I'm going to go back through these, right? So 10 on the number 2 is standby. So you start off with 50, you go 150, 50, 150, 50, 150, 50, 150. So the last 180 should be active. So the last 180 should be, yep, active. F1, wait, standby. Standby is the first one, 50. Active. Oh yeah, F2 active. Ow. Sorry, it's messing me up because it's not on the right hand side. But it says F1. Yeah, so F2 is active. Got it. Ugh. And then the non-active ones, the 50s, do not need a pre. He needs one. He does not. He does not. He does not. He does. And then you need to make sure all these, group by these match. So 10s, 11s, 12s, 14s, 20s, 60s, 80, 80, 80. Hold on, that's not right. The next one is 63, right? 60, 63, 80. So these are 80s. And I think that's right. So low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, and highs have a pre. The other ones do not. Should be good. So let's roll with it. Let's see what we get. Like this. Did we get it? Looks like it took. Okay. Woo, doggy. So that's a doozy. So that was what? We did the port security before, so that was this, SVI, so exercise 8, and that was HSRP, which is exercise 9. We're going to kill it there and resume on exercise 10.